One and only Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd.
Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama,
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And he just missed with that left jab. He missed with that jab. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. If their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't have. The second time he lost, no, something was wrong. The third time, we're running out of excuses. Now the fourth time, there's no fifth time. We get to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, and everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me, no matter what we've seen. No matter what Tyson Fury has done. Wilder is so dangerous, he's not willing to accept it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Caught him with a left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And he caught him there with a right hook. No power in those punches. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Left punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. And he misses with that jab. Right punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Missed him with that uppercut. Trying to answer back. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Defense here at all. This round, Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? As bad as Bach. Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He fails to score with that left hook. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Trying to fight his way back into this. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Got to get out of there. And now they're right back into the fray. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Just gets it out of the way of that right uppercut. Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch landed. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Defending themselves. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Good left hand. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Round 7, here we go. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? Punch scores. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Gets out of the way of that left hand. He just misses with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchange here from both men. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is great. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Through the hook, didn't land. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. He just misses with that big right hand. Another scoring shot there. Half punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Oh, what a punch! Oh, that punch! We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That's another scoring shot. That left scores. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without it.
There's the bell for round 10. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Solid punch. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. I can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
There's the bell to start round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Exchange here from both men. Pretty close fight here in this round. Big right hand just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Bravery being shown here is just incredible. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. That's a scoring left hand. That one lands. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.